Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. Nowadays, this week, and this just a Wednesday, and Days giving me everything I need and more. Good job, Days. Good job, Days. Y'all giving me the storylines. Y'all giving me the lies, the secrets, the backstabbing, the kinfolks and sisters and brother-in-law sleeping with each other. Then we got grudge holders, and then we got exes and kidnappers and trying to marry they. Let's just go ahead and get into this mess. Now, Lucas, I wasn't going to start with you first. I was going to take it back to the Tuesday and Wednesday episode of last week on why I didn't bother with Days last week. But Lucas, you got a whole lot of nerves, and your mama need to go seek professional help for you. Why are you so mad at EJ? What did EJ do to you so bad and hurt you to your core that you want to snap, react, sneak attack, and punch that man? Essentially, why are you so mad at EJ? Now, recently, this year, EJ haven't really done too much to you. Yes, y'all been back and forth for years with this Sammy situation, but Lucas, your anger gonna be the one that's gonna expose you. Abigail might be quiet now. Abigail might not be saying nothing now that she know about the secret. Abigail ain't gonna say nothing. It's gonna be your attitude that's gonna get you caught. We already see you arrogant, you too cocky, you going around punching people. You and EJ arguing about y'all children and who should be dating Chanel should have not resulted in you punching EJ, sneak attacking EJ. I just want to know why you so mad, Lucas. You got everything you want. You got Sammy away from EJ. You finna marry Sammy. You gone off and like, why you so mad, Lucas? I'm not getting why you're so mad at EJ and what's all this pent up frustration. Is this old news? You just got to get your ones and twos back from centuries ago. Is that what it is? Because according to my recollection, you shouldn't be this angry at EJ. Yes, you and EJ go back and forth. Yes, y'all throw y'all little sly comments at each other. Yes, y'all bump head. But for you to sneak up and sucker punch that man like you did at the Brady pub, that goes to show me that you too arrogant, you too cocky, and you way out of control. You realize too many people know this secret about Sammy, right? And you realize that the more people that know, the more it's going to come out. And Abigail, I'm going to need for you to stop. Please stop. Have the baby with Chad. Don't congratulate Chad. Don't give Chad his accolade. Don't say Chad got scruples. Don't say Chad got morals. Because it's been proven time and time again, Chad don't have none of those. You might think he got some, but he ain't got none. He ain't even much got that much. Please stop. Oh, you got morals and you got scruples, so of course you, Abigail, I want to come through that TV and say, where? Can we find some? Because I can name several situations where he didn't have none and he couldn't find none available. But you seem to know that your husband got all that. I'm trying to figure out in my head, where does he got all this at? But okay, I'm going to let you have that. Y'all continue to have y'all children. Lucas, I just don't. Can somebody please help me out and tell me why Lucas is mad? Please, can somebody, anybody? Because at this point, I'm not understanding why he's so mad and he's so pressed at EJ all of a sudden when basically he winning. So why you still mad? You got the girl, you got that man arrested, you almost gave that man a life sentence, you finna marry Sammy, you got Sammy in Italy. I just want to know why you still mad. Is this the inner brat in you that can't help yourself? You still got to find something to whine about. Is this the mama issues kicking in at this point, Lucas? Because I'm not understanding why you so mad that you want to punch EJ when that was just a little simple little argument, didn't result in the punching EJ, but you decided to punch him anyway. That must have been some get back from years ago or something, because I'm not understanding why you so pressed and you so mad at EJ. But anyway, so I'm finna move along. Now to the Hortons, the kids. I said I wasn't entertaining these kids, so we got to entertain them. We got to get them they want to, I guess. Chanel, you is Paulina Jr. at this point. You see Johnny want you, so basically you finna lead Johnny on and pretend like you want to be with him, but you really don't want to be with him. At this point, you want Allie, correct? Because the way I'm looking at it, you leaning more towards Allie than you're leaning towards Johnny. So you want to be a lesbian. And the point that they rushing you and asking you these questions, not because they competing over you like you're a piece of me. They want to resume their life or move on, basically. You done had enough time to think and decide who you was going to be with. You don't need a whole year to figure out who you want to spend the rest of your life with or who you want to go on with. Whether your husband or your girl, well, your best friend, your girlfriend now. Pick one. Them rushing you, you acting like it. Oh, y'all rushing me to compete. Oh, y'all want me to act like this a race, like whoever get me wins. No, it ain't none of that, baby. It's not none of that. I'm sorry. It might seem like that to you, Miss Player, but what they want to do is move on with their lives. They ain't got time for the little waiting game. You want waiting all these other times, not why you confused and want to wait in. Now you want to pick and choose all of a sudden. Oh, now we want to pick and choose, huh? We want to be choosing. We got to think of the pros and the cons of dating both. Oh, okay. So now we want to be choosy and waste time when you wasn't wasting time before. But now you want, okay, Chanel. Okay. Trip. You don't want Allie. You done let Allie go on. She running behind Chanel now. You'll find somebody else. Even though I feel bad for you and sorry for you that you basically, you and somebody else gonna fit to get their heart broken. I know you can't get past the Allie situation. The Allie having sex with Chanel situation, I understand that. I'm with you on that. Okay, fine, cool. But you do got to find happiness, whether it's with Chanel or not. I mean Chanel, Allie or not, you got to find your happiness. Like being around that boy, being around your nephew, those being around and spending time with what's the boy name? Charlie? Not Charlie. The baby name, Allie's son, his nephew, him. Being around him, you're going to end up falling back in love with Allie. So, babies that spend the time in bonding does a wonderful thing for people that's, having trouble like you and Allie having trouble right now. You say you don't want her, but you still love her dearly. You still want to be with her. You still want to marry her, but you not sure. That baby going to bring y'all two back together, watch. Because depending on what Chanel picky, choosy lover behind choose, whatever choosy lover Chanel choose, y'all gonna end up getting back together. Just watch. Let's knock all the Hortons out, shall we? Gwen, I see you ain't learned your lesson. We see you didn't learn your lesson, and we see we back to your BS again. Really, Gwen? This is supposed to be a learning lesson for you. You could have got the mask, but you didn't get the mask. You can be out in two besides doing your whole prison sentence. And you still thinking about revenge on Abigail? Well, that goes to show me right there, once you done turned that corner, you can't come back from around that corner. And you already done proved that the more you going after Abigail, it's not going to do you no good. So, I don't know what and why you let Leo talk you or why you want to get your revenge on Abigail for. If I was you, I'll leave it alone because Jack can only feel sorry for you for so long before he tell you goodbye and go ahead and cut you on out his life. That man is feeling sorry for you right now. But yet you can't stop. There's no stop off of you. Once you done got your revenge against Abigail grandma, shouldn't you be straight now? Cause that's what I'm trying to understand right there. You basically said you want revenge on the people that did you wrong. Abigail grandma did you wrong. Now ask us where Abigail grandma is at now. That should be your revenge right there. But I guess you got to go back since Abigail ruined your wedding. I guess you got to go get her back for that too, huh? Baby, you did all that to yourself when it came to Sarah and all that mess you did. Ain't nobody tell you to go change no drawers around like you adopted. Ain't nobody go tell you to go kidnap Abigail. Ain't nobody tell you to go do none of that. You chose to do all of that and you let Kristen and Ava get you into that mess. Why can't you go seek revenge against them? Why Abigail? You want Jack to be a father to you, but you can't stop being bad and you can't stop going after Abigail. So you gonna continue until you get, okay now. Abigail been known back in the day, you know that people that play with her too much. You better add somebody. You better add somebody. And okay, now you gonna be the next one. Next to you remember how you did Abigail grandma? Play with it if you want to. Abigail been known to a couple of people. So if you want to be next, keep on playing with Abigail. She might not get you when we want her to, but she gonna get you eventually. And she gonna get away with it because you don't know how to stop and there's no off button in you. And Sonny, I wish I would feel sorry for you. And I wish I would have any ounce of sympathy for you. I wish I would cry or say, oh, Leo shouldn't have done you like that. Oh, he shouldn't have wrote that article about you. Oh, he should have took those pictures. Oh, I wish I would say you feel violated. I wish I would. I told you when you went back to take this the Titan job that I was done for you. And whatever happened to you. And I'm sitting back he-and at you now. You had to take that Titan job back, didn't you? You had to take the CEO of Titan. Then on top of it, that man wasn't bothering you. You was bothering him. Came into town harassing him. He wasn't after you, wasn't thinking about you. Then he must know you was in town. When y'all happened to bump into each other in town, he said, what the hell are you doing here? That man wasn't bothering you, wasn't stunning you at all. He was on to a new mark, running on his new journey. You decided to interfere and mess with that man's life, trying to protect Craig, the dummy. And the man ended up still getting... You the one bothered him first. So tell me again why I should feel sorry for you, Sonny. That he done drugged you and took pictures of you, then wrote an article about you. Now you mad and pressed. And of course, Will gonna forgive you because he didn't cheat him. And y'all barely met. So of course he gonna forgive you. And... we in 2022, Leo, if you had a brain, you would have got it on video pretending like y'all was actually having sex, not no photos. That kind of went out in 2008, 2009, somewhere around that era. Don't nobody take pictures like that now. We're in a digital world. One person you know come be beside their lover with the camera taking pictures. In 2022, if you wanted to make it seem like they had sex and break Will and Sonny, y'all, you should have had it on video. Video says a lot than pictures. Anybody can dispute a picture and say, I don't know, I was asleep, I was knocked out, he drugged me. You don't know what goes on beyond that full frame of that picture. If you want to get somebody sex tape, videos, I mean, Leo, you would have did a whole lot worse if you would have got this on video. Not no pictures, and I'm surprised and shocked that the writers wrote that for pictures and not video. You could have did a Kristen with Eric. You could have brought them up right there, Leo, if you would have been a little bit more smarter. And you would have got that on video and did Kristen like Kristen did Eric. You would have brought Will and Sonny up, cause Will already a liar and a cheater. And Sonny, it wouldn't have took too much. You could have got them if you wanted to. Then a drugging. So we still around here using illicit drugs on people and don't know rather if they do a drug test in the right time frame, it may or may not show. Leo, this plan was ridiculous. I mean, all over the place and everything under the sun. If you're gonna drug somebody, make sure that it can't be traced. When Sonny said, oh yeah, I got my auntie involved, then she gonna see if you drug me and find out if I can have you arrested. And then Leo paused and said, what drug test? That goes to show me right there, you got a drug. If Sonny would have been maybe an hour or two, or, you know, as soon as Victor told him to go to the doctor now and find out what he drugged you with, you could be in prison right now, Leo. Thank God Sonny dragged his feet and laid and, you know, had other stuff worried about, that he didn't hurry up and go take that drug test. Because if he would have been there a little bit more sooner, Leo, this would be a different story for you right now. So thank God Sonny dragged his feet and he didn't get dead. And I'm rooting for Leo at this point, not Sonny, because I told you, Sonny, if you take that, if you go back to Titan and I already explained it. I'm done with you, Sonny. I'm rooting for Leo at this point here, even though he ain't doing no better and he ain't making things no better. I'm rooting for him at this point. Bam. Your brother-in-law, sloppy seconds. Sammy, third, fourth, 1,000 sloppy seconds. Ew. Out of all the men in Salem, you go and kiss EJ. I'm just gonna type that up as you was drunk and you didn't know what you was doing. And those feelings you got for EJ, you really don't mean that. That's what I'm gonna type that up as. EJ DeMera, knowing that your sister obsessed with him, and you know if Sammy find out about this, she might pull your hair just with, you know, for funsies. You can find nobody else to run behind. You know what? Do you, Belle, at this point? Do you? Because I'm still kind of mad at Sammy behind anyway, so do you, I guess, Belle. Belle, now it's time to get serious, because think about what you just did with these separation papers. You basically giving the devil what she wants. She wants to break up y'all marriage, and that baby is not even much Sean's. Why would you do that, talking about some separation papers? I said I would do all that. I didn't tell you to go sign a no separation papers or no paper. You gotta fight for your man, man, because you know just as soon as all this over, you gonna want your man back, and your man might be gone. Then what you gonna do? Go cry to your mama, the psychiatrist, or go cry to your dad? You better you better snap out of it, Belle, and go keep your man. If you want Sean, you better keep your man. Cause right now, you giving Jen everything she want and more. I said I would do all that if I was you. I didn't tell you to go sign no papers and to do all that and the separation papers. Belle, you better fight for your man. This is not your first, second, third rodeo with Crazy Jen. So you really finna let her win. And as soon as she found out she was causing confusion in your relationship and the separation papers, that woman had a big smile. Belle, you better stop thinking about EJ and think about your man. Yes, separation, but no cheating. You already done cheated before. So let's not go there. And then he done cheated with that crazy. So y'all just need to forgive each other. And Belle, you better not let that woman win. Even though she's not gonna win. Belle, you better fight for... Belle, this is the fight for your life right now. You better fight your hardest and you better come in pulling hair and punching faces and doing it. You better come in kicking, screaming, and pulling hair. I can't believe you actually signed them papers. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Now she giving the woman exactly what she wants. Chad, you just couldn't help yourself, huh? So Abigail was coming closer to the truth. She got the man in Wisconsin, the second man that was also involved in Sammy's kidnapping. You went ahead and went clean and told Abigail that don't waste your time after you came up in the bedroom with every excuse of you might be pregnant. What if this dangerous? I don't want you to lose the baby. This, that, and the third. So after she got some proof and found out that criminal was in Wisconsin that she can question, you decided to come clean all of a sudden. I'm just waiting for the boom at this point. At this point, I'm waiting for the boom. I'm waiting for it to happen. And yeah, I'm waiting for the boom with all that. Sean, get your ish together. That's another thing I had to say. Sean, get your ish together. You falling in love with Jan, and everybody said, now you're feeding her food. And you wonder why Marlena came in there confused and coming there asking you what's going on, like the woman can't feed herself. Keep right on playing crazy, Sean. Watch Belle end up getting you in check. Well, I think Belle in love with EJ now, so good luck with that. Who else I had to talk about? Oh, Gabby. So Gabby done got Mr. Shin. She done the man done fell in love with her after one night in the sack. One night in the sack and the man all in. Willing to, mess up his whole entire life, uproot his life just to stay in Salem for Gabby Hernandez. All I'ma say is Shin, you fake, she fake. She got some miles on her. And yeah, she still want Jake. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So you have fun with that. Yeah, you have fun with that. I went uproot my life. Yeah, you might have liked to Gabby a long time ago, and you always, had a crush on her. Okay, Shin. Just so you know, she's also a cheater, a liar, and a scoundrel. But if that's what you like, I guess, in tight little dresses and tight little short dresses, I guess. You have fun with that, I guess. Who else I had to talk about? Oh, Sean and Jake, I would not. Oh, Xander. Okay, so everything coming out with Sarah. Everything is coming out with Sarah. Thank God we ain't got to go through none of that. We ain't got to go through her losing her kid. We ain't got to go through, her mourning her kids. She do, however, got to go through, her husband being almost engaged and then engaged for the money. She do got to go through that, so I'm kind of glad Xander did come clean. I told her, look, I was in it for the money. It wasn't really for love. It was a short, brief little marriage, Then he had to explain, him being married to Gwen. I'm being engaged to Gwen, so I'm glad Xander being open and honest with her. So that's not to see. And I told you she was gonna get in the bed. Didn't you hear me tell y'all that? I said, nah, she gonna end up forgiving. And yeah, she mad at him now, but she gonna end up getting him back. Anyway, so y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.